Hello, and welcome back to Diecast Graveyard. My name is Paul. Today we got a really cool build. We're going to take this classic Dodge Charger, 1969, and we're going to turn it into the General Lee. Now, a lot of folks do the General Lee because they think the car is really cool and they like it. But today we're going to give it a little bit of a twist. We're going to paint this car in Spectraflame Orange. Let's get started. Here we're going to drill out the post. I'm using a 1/16 inch drill bit because I plan on using the 1-72 screws on this car. Now, you can get away with putting a 256 screw in here, but I prefer the 1-72. And the reason is because if I make a mistake when I'm drilling and I waver a little bit and make the hole a little bit too big, you can always go up on the drill bit size, but it's awful hard to go back down. So that's why I like the 1-72 screws. Plus it gives me a little bit of leeway on the post. Now these newer cars have got a larger post, so we're good to go there. If this was an old red line, I definitely would be using the 1-72 screws. I drill a little pre-hole with the 1/16 inch bit, and then I come back in with the larger bit here. I think this is a 9/64, and we're gonna just take that mushroom post off. There's your ring. That lets you know that the base of this car is free to open up. Same thing here, drive real slow. The bit will dig in to the mushroom flange and it will take out the little ring. Now this car should open up super easy. Look at that. Alright, obviously we got the car apart now. This is a brand new car, so there shouldn't be any issues with it. The windshield's in good shape. The base is metal, which I absolutely love. We're going to be doing a tire swap on this. And we're going to detail the back end also. Windshield's in good shape there, good to go. We're going to change the color of the interior. The General Lee's interior is a tan or a beige color, and we're going to change that. And of course, obviously, we're going to paint this body a Spectraflame Orange. I love these old 69 Dodge Charger bodies. They're really cool. We get all the pieces together. Now let's go ahead and take care of all the odd parts. I keep my parts in containers like this and I mark them with a piece of tape. This way here I always know where to find my parts when it comes time to put things together or to look for something to modify. It's time to put the car in the embalming fluid. I got this tray at a yard sale. I think I paid 50 cents for it or something like that. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click on that little bell to be alerted to any future videos that come out. Here I'm just going to dip the car in the citrus strip, or in this case, for me, the embalming fluid. Now, you can tell by all the paint chips in there, I used to let the paint or the car just sit in the stripper. But what I'm doing now is I got this tray. I'm going to dip it in the citrus stripper if I don't keep dropping the damn thing. And then I'm going to put it on the tray and let it sit out in the open. That way there I'm not contaminating my citrus strip. Now, you don't have a problem with that, but I just decided that I'm going to try doing things a little bit differently. Now we'll let that sit for a few hours and we'll come back and take care of it. Hey, we're back. You can tell that the paint is all bubbled off, so we're going to get that to the sink and get it scrubbed down with degreaser and then get it ready for paint. Because this car is a classic car, it's got a chrome finish underneath. So we didn't really have to do anything to it except clean it up and use the degreaser. Here I'm using the orange Spectraflame paint. I'm getting all the hard to reach areas first, all up in the fender wells, on the interior, and around the back end of the car. That way there, you know, if you happen to look inside the car, you see orange, you don't see silver or whatever old color might be in there. But the same thing with the wheel wells. I want to make sure that that orange paint is all through the wheel wells. So we're going to put a light tack coat on, as you see here, and you want to be really light here because this is the first step in your paint process and you want it to turn out good. So put a nice light tack coat or a mist coat on the car, and then we're going to let it set for about 10 minutes to start to get tacky. Man, I'll tell you, this Spectraflame paint on this car is going to be absolutely awesome because that chrome finish underneath, man, is that beautiful. I think we're about ready. Let's go ahead and let that set for about 10 minutes. It's been about 10 minutes. So let's go in now and we'll hit the car again a few more times, and then we'll start putting a little bit heavier coats on to get that nice wet look that we're looking for. And this Spectraflame paint is famous for that beautiful high luster shine if you put it on a really nice base. That orange just absolutely pops on this body. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I am going to do another one that's got the opaque orange on there like on the regular TV show car, but I just wanted to try this Spectraflame paint just to do something different. That's looking absolutely sweet. Let's put that in the dust cabinet and let it sit overnight.
I love how the moonlight shines over the mausoleum.
We've let it sit overnight. Now we need to put the decals on. Look how beautiful under the light that orange Spectraflame paint is. That is absolutely phenomenal. Now you get your Spectraflame paint at the Redline shop, and I've got a little piece at the end of this video that tells you what the Redline shop can do for you. Here we're putting on the flag and the words General Lee. Put your decal in the water, let it set for about 15 seconds. Wet your top of your car where the flag is going to go. Put it on and then get it centered in the position that you want it in. These decals were made by Kenny Terry at Waterslide Decals. You can get his products at www.kennyterry.com. Please check out his website. Kenny can do any custom decals for you from 1/64 on up to the 1/25 scales. Check out Kenny Terry's work. He does great work. That's looking good. Let's go ahead and get a Q-tip here, and we'll smooth it out and get all the wrinkles and bubbles out of it. That's looking nice. I love it when a plan comes together. Looking sweet. Now we're going to put the crossed flags on here. Here you have a checkered flag and a Confederate flag. Just happened to be there was a little tiny little air bubble on the trunk that I popped, and this flag goes right over it perfectly. So hey, another win. Now I'm using the dry end of the Q-tip to dab the excess water out of there. That way there, if I dab it, I'm not moving it. Now let's start to get the numbers on the side. Same thing, cut your numbers apart, hold them with the tweezers, put it in for about 10 to 15 seconds and bring it out. Wet the side of the door, put your number on and center it in the position you want to. That's looking really nice. Let's do the other side. That's looking good. This is some of the more fun stuff on the cars besides the painting, and I absolutely love to paint. But putting decals on, it's almost like you're so close to the end of completing your project. Now, folks, like I say in my other videos, you guys can do this too. Go to Walmart or Target or wherever, or a flea market. Pick yourself up some really nice cars or some cheap cars or whatever. get your drill out, follow our videos, and get out there and start doing this hobby yourself. The hardest part about doing this hobby is starting, okay? Now you're saying, well, I can't airbrush and I can't paint. There's a lot of guys that use spray cans out there, or rattle cans as they call them. Eventually you want to upgrade to an airbrush because you got a lot better control with the airbrush. And we got a lot of good videos out there to show you how to use the airbrush also. And you can always contact me in the comments section. If you got questions, contact me. I'll be happy to answer them. I read every single comment, I promise you. Now, I'll do the best I can to get an answer for you, and if I don't know the answer myself, I got plenty of friends who do this, and we'll find an answer for you. Here we even put the Dukes of Hazzard, the General Lee's license plate on there, and then we clear coated that also. Here's the car. That looks fantastic. Look at that. Man, that turned out nice. We clear coated it also. Here we painted the interior a tan color. I did a wheel swap. Those wheels look just like the ones that are on the General Lee, but we're going to have to detail up that back end. Not a problem there. I took the wheels apart and I used a Molotow chrome pen to make them silver. That looks nice. Now here's the car I used to get the wheels for the General Lee, in case you want to try this yourself. This turned out fantastic. I absolutely love the way those wheels look. That looks good. Here's the little push bar. This was made by Bearcat Designs, and you can reach him at www.bearcat3ddesigns.com. Grizz does fantastic work, and he can help you out. And this is the car we started with. We started with a classic Dodge Charger 1969. I absolutely love this car, and I knew it had the chrome finish underneath. What a beautiful start to making this General Lee in Spectraflame Orange. I was so excited when I found this car, and I couldn't wait to do this. And this is what we got to. Look at how beautiful that turned out. We got that really cool push bar on there from Bearcat Designs. We got the decals from KennyTerry.com. We got those wheels from that Johnny Lightning Lancer car. And we got the beautiful Spectraflame paint from the Redline shop. And again, the front end was already detailed. We detailed the back end with some Sharpie markers, and that's what we used, Sharpie markers. And look how nice that looks. Guys, like I said, you can do this too. You can do this. I know you can. And if you do this stuff, I'd love to see your pictures. Let me see what you're doing. It's great that you follow the videos, but if you're doing your own builds, I want to see them. And I may even feature them on the channel if you don't have a YouTube page. So send me some photographs. My email address is in the comments section. Please check it out. I want to thank my Patreon subscribers, Grim Reaper Level, William Robinson, Dale Johnson, Ed Ostrander, and Richard Reese. Mortician, Jake Rademacher, Sam Pascal, Air Warrior Coffee, and Ricky Montalvo. These guys help me out so much. Funeral Director, Double B's Customs on Facebook, Diecast Sheriff, and Dave Christensen. You guys absolutely rock. Thank you. Gravedigger, Wade Hendricks, John Sellers. Check out his YouTube page. Trevor DeViz. We got Paul Bearer Level. We got Gary Tasker. Thank you so much, sir. Hearst Driver, Jim Silva. Check out his YouTube page. Great builder. Richard at Michio Woods Garage on Facebook. He sells Hot Wheels. If you can't find what you're looking for, Richard can get it to you. Thank you so much, guys. This video was brought to you by the Redline Shop. The Redline Shop offers a complete line of decals, tools to take your car apart, put them back together, replacement hoods, replacement glass, those beautiful Redline tires, and of course, the world famous Spectraflame paints. Fantastic products. The Redline Shop at www.redlineshop.com, where Redlines come to life. Last week we started something really cool. We started the prize coffin. Every time I get to another 1,000 subscribers, every week I'm going to add a new car to the prize coffin. Now, last week we had a Try Me gasser. I got this idea from my friend Keith at Outlaw Speed Shop with the Wicked Pissa Jaw. And it sounded like such a great idea. So here at Diecast Graveyard, we got the prize coffin. Now this week, we're going to enter into the prize coffin this big deal gasser from the 50th anniversary edition. This is going in there, and when I get to 4,000 subscribers, one lucky subscriber is going to win everything in the prize coffin. It's going to be fantastic. I want to thank you guys for joining me here today. Please give this video a like and a thumbs up, and if you don't subscribe, please subscribe. We got a lot of cool things coming up here and a lot more builds. I look forward to you watching my videos. Have a great day and cheers.